He's a teacher, he's a philosopher, he's an artist, and he's a mechanic. And on top of all that, he's a great businessman.
UCR today is a company made up of 7 partners locally in Dallas. It was founded by a guy named David Dunning, and David was called me in 1991 and asked me if I'd like to be president of UCR. I came over, and from that point on, it became kind of a labor of love for a lot of us. We bought David out in '94, took control in '99, and myself and Gene Smith and a group of us really worked hard to try to build a firm that had some staying power, and it's been a lot of fun.
As we look around here at South Lake Town Square, everybody we talked to for the most part before Mickey looked at it as a leasing exercise. Mickey came in, the first meeting we had with him, I remember thinking, he gets it. It was organic, it was real. It wasn't just about leasing space, it was actually about finding the right sorts of uses that belong in a downtown. And that relationship with Mickey started 15, 16 years ago and continues strong to this day.
You're only as good as the people you work with on a daily basis, and if you take yourself too seriously, you're not going to be successful. You know, when I look back over the years, it's real obvious to me why I've been successful. I had great mentors, and I have amazing partners. Several years ago, it was our 20th anniversary at UCR, and we were trying to decide what to do, and I wanted to give a gift to the 20 people that had been the most important to our firm's growth from the very beginning. And in doing so, I came up with this idea of photography. But I realized I couldn't afford to go pay a professional photographer, and my son said, why don't you go down to the Booker T. Washington Fine Arts Magnet? And we did, and we got these kids to shoot retail as art. You know, we said, look, retail is art. Well, that was so much fun that we all came back after it was over, after we'd given, we had had a small contest with the one high school. But when it was over, we realized we were onto something. So 5 years later, we've grown from one high school to about close to 20 high schools and about 70 children, or youngsters. And it's become very meaningful. So we're working with a lot of kids that they're not athletes and they're not in the band, they're artists. And a lot of times artists in our school system get kind of lost and they don't get the recognition that they ought to get. And I think that's what we're doing for them. We're giving them something to shoot for. So Retail is Art's a program we're going to continue for a long time. My name is Mickey Ashmore, and I'm honored to be nominated for the 2013 Stemmons Award.